Please state your name.
Hi, my name is Alexander Hamilton, and this is my documentary. I was born on an island in the Caribbean. I lived with my mother, but then we both got sick until she died when I was 12. I worked for a landlord until I caught a ticket on a ship to this new land known as America. I went to King College and stayed with a friend, Hercules Mulligan. Yeah, I met Alexander when I was doing my apprenticeship to become a tailor. That kid is stupid smart. You wouldn't believe he didn't have an education before coming here. I knew that kid was gonna do great things.
You won't believe this. A young man approaches me while I'm walking in Boston. He tells me that he punched my friend in the face, and then asks me for advice? Is this man crazy?
So I studied to become a lawyer when the British come and occupy the city and the college closes its doors. Hercules and I joined a militia known as the Freedom Fighters, where we stole some cannons from a fort. It was crazy, man. Hamilton leads like he's done it all his life. Those men would follow him into an ocean if he asked them to.
Hamilton's one of a kind, that's no doubt. We very well could have lost the battle if it wasn't for him. I asked him to be my secretary. And you should have seen the look on his face, like someone had punched him in the gut. But he kept our affairs in order.
So I became the pen behind Washington's Journal and watched the world unfold. From the sidelines.
Who is this kid? He goes from being a nobody across seas to the right hand in Washington. This is ridiculous!
Well, I had a job, half an education, a decent public view. Now there was only one thing I was missing. Wife. I met Hamilton when he first got here. A poor boy with no family. I didn't know he'd grow into such a big star, so I passed him along to me. Hamilton is so smart and strong and nice. I knew I wanted him the second I met him. I'm just related to the other two. I don't even know why I'm here. So Alexander and I are married, and I'm pregnant with this child.
Have you told him yet?
Oh, I sent a letter. What the? So I just found out that I'm going to have a son, and I handled it very well. I honestly couldn't be prouder. And Washington gave me a battalion to lead. I can finally prove I'm something to be proud of.
We've won. We're free from the oppressive rule of England and its monarch. We move from war fighting to establishing our own government. And boy, does Hamilton not know when to back down.
This kid goes from nothing to proposing his own government? Designed by him. Insane! He's going to be the death of this country if he keeps going down this path.
Nobody wanted to hear it, but they can't ignore 85 essays written to defend the new Constitution.
The kid is bold. I like him for that. But his power left unchecked will bring us to ruin.
So it gets passed, and Washington appoints me as the Secretary of Treasury, and I actually start making some progress on a plan to establish a national bank. But then he came along. Yo, 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 what up? It's good old TJ, back from France and ready to rule as the Secretary of State. Hamilton. That kid sucks gonna get knocked off after one debate with me. He refuses to give me any leeway, all because they want to keep their slaves in the South. He's just a bully in lawman's clothes. The kid's a nobody, a hothead who cheated his way to the top. Just a plain and simple brat. I wasn't getting anywhere, so I took a step back and invited Jefferson and Madison to a dinner to discuss my new financial plan to establish a national bank to relieve state debts.
When Hamilton approached us, we thought he was joking, but I'll never forget the intensity behind those eyes. And it was a night to remember.
Hamilton's a good debater, I'll give him that. But we still needed to gain something from him. The only way we'd support him is if he gave the capital to the South. As much as I hated Jefferson, I had to give in to get my bank plan through. I got more than I gave, and life couldn't be better. So I cheated on my wife. My family was away, I hadn't slept in days, and the woman took advantage of me. Then her husband demanded I pay him or else he would tell Eliza. I didn't have a choice. I needed to save my reputation. Rumors started growing about me possibly committing treason, and when Jefferson confronted me, I had to come forward. So I wrote it all in a book to save what remained of my image.
Well, he's never going to be president now. He also slandered President Adams after he fired him. So I'm running for president against...
Me, baby! Finally! Hamilton's out of the spotlight. It's my turn to rise to the top. I'm gonna win this presidency, and there's nothing Hamilton can do about it.
The vote is a tie. It's up to the delegates now.
Well, it's out of my hands now. Hamilton's been really, really quiet since he released his affair. It'd be really unfortunate if he decided to come back in the light for no apparent reason.
Vote for Jefferson!
How does Hamilton, an orphaned immigrant, support Thomas Jefferson, a man he's despised of his entire life, from the beginning, just to keep me from winning? This is the final straw.
I can't just say no. That is the way of the coward. Burr challenged me and my honor, and I will not let that slide. I just wish he wouldn't have escalated this so quickly.
I really shouldn't have sent that letter. But he's accepted it now, and it's too late to back out now. All I know is that I will not let him take anything else away from me.
You will start back to back and take 10 paces away from each other, and then you will turn around and fire. Anything to say, gentlemen?
Sobering to hold your values.
Only until you admit that you're wrong for what you said.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fire.
I fired one shot, and he fell. I'd won, but it cost me everything. My job, my family, my reputation.